Hey everyone, Gary White here. And I want to welcome you to this journey that you've embarked on to go to a higher level for yourself in your personal life, in your business. You're getting ready to go on a journey of transformation. And I don't say that lightly. I've experienced it myself. I've experienced it in clients that I've worked with. That whenever you go within, in other words, I don't tell you what to think. I guide you on a journey of self-discovery, and you become more aware of how to think. This is going to bring greater clarity to you. That's something that you need to get where it is that you want to go. You need clarity, you need self-awareness, and you need responsibility. And as your coach, I will go with you on that journey. I will walk with you on that journey. I will lead you into that journey. But I want to talk about a couple of things that coaching is not, because this can be very confusing. The word coach, we have an idea in our mind when we hear coach. We think about athletics. We think about someone telling us what to do, when to stop, when to start, where to turn, how to swing, and so forth and so on, what rhythm to get in. And that's really not where your success is held at. You know, we've heard it said that I can take a man fishing and I can give him a fish, or I can teach him how to fish. If I give him a fish, I feed him for one meal. If I teach him how to fish, I can feed him for life. A hurdler coach understands that they cannot teach someone how to hurdle. You may think that it's as easy as 8 steps to the first hurdle, 3 steps in between each one after that. Go get it, Tiger. But a hurdler coach knows that there are no two people on the planet who have an identical rhythmic pattern. It's as individual as a fingerprint. The hurdler coach can simply ask the questions of the athlete and help them get into the rhythm that is their own. So if I tell you how I think you should do things, I can only tell that from my worldview. I would only be telling you that from what I know about a rhythm that I have found to work for me. And that would be completely unfair for you. No, the only way that I can guide you and lead you to self-discovery, greater awareness, higher levels of success is by helping you identify that rhythm that does exist inside of you to help you clear those hurdles. That rhythm exists inside of you. So I want to share a couple of truths with you right now. One is that every one of us operates on a level. On a level. We operate and we call it normal. We settle into a rhythm, don't we? And we call it normal. The reason that you're watching this video right now is you've asked me to be your coach. You're considering going on this next step journey with me, this journey that's going to show you the steps to get to this next level of functioning. You've decided that this level that I call normal is no longer good enough for me. I want to be here. And what I want you to know is every level has a limit. It really does. It has a limit. I'll give you an example. If I'm only running 8 miles per hour, if I'm only running 8 miles per hour, and that's the level of speed that I'm running on, I cannot run a 6-minute mile. I have to run 10 miles per hour. So I am limited. If I'm only running 8 miles an hour, then in 1 hour's time, I will only go point A to point B. It's only going to be 8 miles. It won't be 10. There is a limit at every level. I would say that if you want to go to a new level, you've bumped up against that limit just a little bit. You know, a good mentor can help you think and see things on a higher level. But here's where you need a coach. You need a coach to help you get past the limit. Let me explain. I have some fat. You can probably look at me and see that I have some fat. I'll be transparent with you and say that my fat is attached to potato chips and chocolate. Here's my point. Whatever level that you are on, that which limits you, it is attached to something. It's attached to, there's only so much opportunity, only so much room at the top, and it's all gone. I don't see where I would even fit in up there. Maybe it's attached to that. Maybe it's attached to who do you think you are? Maybe it's attached to you've never tried this before. Maybe it's attached to what if you fail? Maybe it's attached to what will people think? Maybe it's attached to, hey, this level's not so bad. Couldn't you just stay at this level? It's not so bad. You see, the limitations that you're going to bump up against, they're attached to something. Now, let me explain something about the attachment. Whenever I had to break through scar tissue in my right knee after a surgery I had a few years ago, break through that scar tissue, that was attachment. There was pain involved. You see, pain only comes from attachment. I promise you. I promise you. You're bumping up against some pain and you want to go to a new level, and to get through that pain, you've got to let go of some things. To get through that pain, you've got to let go of some things. You begin feeling that attachment. You begin feeling that pulling and that tugging. I don't know if I want to go to the next level because what if there may be some things that I miss out on? There may be some, what if I don't make it? What if I'm not strong enough to get there? And there's things that you're attached to. Maslow said that we either step forward into growth or we step backward into safety. You see, to go to the next level, well, you have to grow to the next level. You have to grow to the next level. Something else I want to tell you about those levels. If you're saying, I don't really have any limitations, there's nothing I'm really bumping up against, I feel like everything's fine, I assure you, you have limits. If you're not feeling any pain, if you're saying everything's fine where it's at, you're not stretching. You're not stretching. And if you're watching this and you're one of those, I can't help you. You're not the candidate that's going to best be served by this powerful, transformative process. But if you are one who is saying, I want to go to the next level, I acknowledge it hurts. I acknowledge there's some things that I'm going to have to let go of on this level. The attachments are painful, but there's some things that I know I'm going to have to detach from that are holding me back, that are keeping me on this level when I really want to go to this level. If that's you, then you're the person who can best benefit from the coaching process. All of us function on a level, and we call it normal. Every level has a limit. And the final thing that I'll leave with you is the level where you decide to stay is actually the limit that you've decided to obey. So I want to welcome you into the process. I look forward to seeing each of you who are going to continue on the next step in this journey. The next step for you is there is a coaching questionnaire form that I will have you download and fill out. And at that point, we'll get the process started. As your coach, I will ask you the questions that will cause you to go within. I will hold you responsible to the conclusions that you draw and the course that you decide that you will take to achieve your vision. And you will experience transformation in a way unlike anything else can bring to you. I look forward to working with you. And I look forward to seeing who you become.